We are learning the first details about the Minneapolis officers involved in Saturday's police shooting of Thurman Blevins. KARE 11's Lou Raguse has been taking a closer look at their backgrounds and joins us with more. Lou?
Julie, according to the BCA, the two officers who fired their weapons are Justin Schmidt and Ryan Kelly, partners in Minneapolis's 4th Precinct. And several sources tell me both officers gave their statements to the BCA yesterday. Now, this is Schmidt in a photo taken by the Southwest Journal where he worked in the 5th Precinct. Schmidt is also an instructor for a Twin Cities-based defense training company. According to Minneapolis Office of Police Conduct Review, Schmidt has 2 prior complaints against him, both closed with no discipline. Kelly has 4 prior complaints against him, each of those closed with no discipline. And because there was no discipline, the type of complaint is not public information. And a complaint can cover a wide range of alleged behavior reported by citizens or coworkers. Officer Kelly has been with the department since 2013, Officer Schmidt since 2014. The BCA did not release any other new information, including whether it has any intention of releasing any body camera video before the case is closed. Data Practices Act experts tell us Minneapolis Police also has authority to release the video early if they wish. Julie.
Just to get some context on those numbers, the number of complaints against each officer, is that, would you say, something that's in line, kind of a normal number of complaints? Is that something that raises red flags as more than normal?
Well, those complaints cover a span of 4 or 5 years for each officer, and 2 or 4 complaints for each officer is pretty average compared to other officers that I've searched in that database in the past.
All right. Thank you, Lou.